Jack Palance was an American actor of Ukrainian descent. He was nominated for 3 Academy Awards, all for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, receiving nominations for his roles in Sudden Fear and Shane, and winning the Oscar almost 40 years later for his role in City Slickers. Jack Palance was born Volodymyr Palahniuk in Lattimer Mines, Pennsylvania, the son of Anna and Ivan Palahniuk, an anthracite coal miner. His parents were Ukrainian immigrants, his father a native of Ivane Zolote in southwestern Ukraine and his mother from the Lviv Oblast. One of 6 children, he worked in coal mines during his youth before becoming a professional boxer in the late 1930s, boxing under the name Jack Brazo. Palance reportedly compiled a record of 15 consecutive victories with 12 knockouts before losing a close decision to future heavyweight contender Joe Baxi in a Pier 6 brawl. During his university years, he worked as a short-order cook, waiter, soda jerk, lifeguard at Jones Beach State Park, and photographer's model. Palance made his Broadway debut in The Big Two in 1947, playing a Russian soldier, directed by Robert Montgomery. His acting break came as Marlon Brando's understudy in A Streetcar Named Desire, and he eventually replaced Brando on stage as Stanley Kowalski. Palance appeared in 2 plays in 1948 which had short runs, A Temporary Island and The Vigil. He debuted on television in 1949. Palance was second billed in just his 3rd film, playing opposite Joan Crawford in the thriller Sudden Fear. His character is written in as having been a coal miner, just as Palance's father had been. Palance received an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. He was nominated in the same category the following year as well, for his role as the hired gunfighter Jack Wilson in Shane. This film was a huge hit and Palance was now established as a film name. In 1957, Palance won an Emmy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Mountain McClintock in the Playhouse 90 production of Rod Serling's Requiem for a Heavyweight. Warwick Films hired him to play the hero in The Man Inside, shot in Europe. He was reunited with Aldrich and Chandler on 10 Seconds to Hell playing a bomb disposal expert, filmed in Germany. Jean-Luc Godard persuaded Palance to take on the role of Hollywood producer Jeremy Prokosch in the Nouvelle Vague movie La Méprise with Brigitte Bardot. Although the main dialogue was in French, Palance spoke mostly English. Palance had a part in the Hollywood blockbuster Che, playing Fidel Castro opposite Omar Sharif in the title role, but the film flopped. Palance went back to action films and westerns, Battle of the Commandos, The McMasters and Compañeros. In Britain he appeared in a highly acclaimed TV movie, Bram Stoker's Dracula, playing the title role, directed by Dan Curtis. 3 years before, comic book artist Gene Colan based his interpretation of Dracula for the acclaimed series The Tomb of Dracula on Palance, explaining, "He had that cadaverous look, a serpentine look on his face. I knew that Jack Palance would do the perfect Dracula." Palance starred in the television series Bronx between 1975 and 1976 for MGM Television. Following it he starred in the TV movie The Hatfields and the McCoys and the Four Deuces. In 1980, Jack Palance narrated the documentary The Strongest Man in the World by Canadian filmmaker Hal Yakutchmij, about Mike Swiston, a circus strongman who had been a student of Houdini's. Palance attended the premiere of the film on June 6, 1980 at the Winnipeg Art Gallery. In 1982, Palance began hosting a television revival of Ripley's Believe It or Not. The weekly series ran from 1982 to 1986 on the American ABC network. The series also starred 3 different co-hosts from season to season, including Palance's daughter Holly Palance, actress Catherine Sharif and singer Marie Osmond. Palance had never been out of work since his career began, but his success on Ripley's Believe It or Not, and the international box office hit Baghdad Café resulted in a demand for his services in big-budget Hollywood films. 4 decades after his film debut, Palance won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor on March 30, 1992 for his performance as Cowboy Curly Washburn in the comedy City Slickers. In 2002, he starred in the television movie Living with the Dead opposite Ted Danson, Mary Steenburgen and Diane Ladd. In 2004, he starred in another television production, Back When We Were Grown-Ups, opposite Blythe Danner. This was his final performance. Palance was married to his first wife Virginia Baker from 1949 to 1968. On New Year's Day 2003, Baker was struck and killed by a car in Los Angeles. Palance's daughter Brooke married Michael Wilding, son of Michael Wilding Sr. and Elizabeth Taylor. They have 3 children. Cody Palance, an actor himself, appeared alongside his father in the film Young Guns. Palance acknowledged a lifelong attachment to his Pennsylvania heritage and visited there when able. Shortly before his death, he sold his farm in Butler Township and put his personal art collection up for auction. On November 10, 2006, Palance died of natural causes at age 87 at his daughter Holly's home in Montecito, California.